On this episode, we are discussing some great advice on flow wrappers for new end user customers and what distributors should know about PAC Machinery in this product line, featuring our Vice President, Greg Berge. So for one, what questions do customers ask who are interested in flow wrappers? What do they ask us?
Yeah, so that's a great question, Shannon. I mean, they ask us a lot about the capabilities of the machine, obviously. There's a couple things to know, like how fast can it run? How do I load the product in there? What does changeover look like? Typically a lot of customers we work with, they have multiple products that they're trying to wrap, right? They're trying to go from a pre-made bag and a band sealer or a bar sealer to something higher speed. We see it a lot with startups in the food business, where imagine you had some awesome energy bar or some chocolate or something like that, where you're doing it by hand. Maybe you got a contract with a big box store or a retailer of some sort, and like all of a sudden now you need to deliver, from 1,000 a day to 5,000 plus a day, or many thousands a week. So changeover, that's an important one. Speed, how I load it. Also, like, how do I maintain it, right? I mean, it's really easy if I have a machine that's $1,000 or $2,000, but if I'm, 10, 20, 30x that, I mean, that's a totally different type of equipment and maintenance and training and everything else. Like, you need to be ready for that.
Awesome. Okay, and what would you want to tell customers about the products that we offer in the flow wrapper category who are thinking about purchasing one? Is there something or advice that you would give them, or what do you want to say about our product?
Yeah, I mean, I always say don't buy for your need today, right? Buy something a lot of times that you can grow into, because equipment is an investment, and it costs money, and it costs time, and it costs training, and it's not like, oh, this will meet my needs today. Like, think about where do you want your business to be in 3 years, 5 years? And will that equipment give you that solution? Or are you under buying, and then you're going to have to buy something else and change and learn and everything else. So, obviously you don't want to overbuy and have something you're only running an hour a week, right? That doesn't make sense. But make sure you're buying something for the long term, because it's an investment, first of all. Second of all, you don't know where your business is going to go. Who knows what you're going to package?
What's our advantage in this category as far as our product line?
Yeah, so we're really, where we play is in the startup type person, right? This is oftentimes their first flow wrapper. We've seen it before. It's their first, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? To, a flow wrapper where customers are good packaging, 150 to 200 packs a minute, which, if you think about high speed food, you think about a lot of candy bars that many of us try not to eat, right? Their flow wrappers are running far faster than that. They're feeding it right off the bakery lines and things like that. I mean, ours are kind of, I'd say, more for the startup to middle market. They're priced well. We offer the training, the support. They're easy to use. And personally, my favorite is our 450S. It's our all servo flow wrapper, which has been really great for customers.
Do you have any stories you can recall about a time you helped a customer with a flow wrapper or change to a flow wrapper?
Shannon, we do it all the time. I've been involved in, helping customers put flow wrappers in the facility for, I think, 20 years. So, again, a lot of times it's energy bar manufacturer, and they're doing it by hand, and they need to do something faster because they got that big contract, and they get the product, we test it for them, they come for the FAT, the factory acceptance test. They have our technician come in for a couple of days to do the startup and training, maybe do some retraining a few months later once they got their hands in the machine and know it.
One final question. Is there anything you would want to say to distributors that you would want them to know about our product line or about dealing with PAC Machinery?
Yeah, I mean,
as far as flow wrappers.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I'm a packaging distributor, right, I'm only as good as the service the manufacturer I work with provides. So we're very sensitive to that. We try to be very responsive. We have machines available with short lead time currently, which is not always the norm. And I think that's also important, Shannon, is choose the manufacturer that you view as a partner. This is not a one-off transaction. You will have to deal with them when something breaks down, you will have to deal with them when you want to do a changeover. And ideally, you found somebody that, like, as you grow, you can get the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth machine from them. And we do have customers like that. So